Yeah. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Fast Forward to Now challenge. I'm hoping everything's okay. I've been having problems lining up and getting online. I'm still new to Facebook and doing these lives, so hopefully you get a little bit more of the experience. And I'll get into the groove as well as you will. So, fast forward to now. So, why is it so important to stand in the now? Well, it's really hard to figure out where you are and where you want to go if you're not standing in your now. So standing in the now helps you understand what's inside, what's not, what's all around, and what you want to attract in, but also let go of. So there's obviously different ways of going about this. And this week, what I'm offering is 20 to 30 minutes on the noon hour so you can get a break of your day and get back to your center, so that you can taste that now a little bit more. That's the first step of actually rebooting, right? I talk about this a little bit, and my clients know how I like to do this reboot. It's like come back to center, come back to now. No matter what happened before, no matter what you wished would happen in the future, come back to now. So this is the first step. This first step is welcoming yourself home. So the first few minutes, what I'll offer you to do is to get back into your center by breathing, because I think breath is actually key to coming back to your body. And it's really, really hard to figure out anything in the mind or anything the mind wants to tell you or the heart wants to tell you if you're not in your body. And oftentimes the day goes by and we're spinning our wheels and we're going from one actual event to another, and we're doing the groceries and we're doing dinner and we're going with friends and we're having the family, but we forget to come back to us and to our body and to the now. So just sit back down, get yourself comfortable, breathe in and breathe out. Never mind what anything could say, anything could do. I know there's a bunch of stuff going on in your head right now that's not important. Thank it for being there, because it has such an immense purpose and a wonderful purpose for us as human beings. But in the now, you just want to breathe. You just want to be. So thank your mind, thank your heart, and thank your body for being here. Take a deep breath and actually breathe in your mind. So capture the air around you, breathe it in, and then breathe it out. Just whatever doesn't need to be there today, take a good breath in and whoosh it out. Do that a third time, and already you can sense like most of those talkative sounds are just floating by, floating away, leaving light and air and presence in there. And then do the same thing with your heart, right? Breathe in and breathe out. Whatever emotion is there, whatever emotion is talking to you right now, just let it go. Just allow it to let go so that you can get more air in and breathe it out. So whatever just can just leave. Take another breath in and let that go again. And just see how already it's like the world is no longer as heavy and loud. And then do the same thing with your body. So take a good breath in and let every cell in your body breathe that air in, and just let out whatever no longer belongs. Take a good breath in, and you'll sense all your cells in your body tense up, and just let all of those tensions go. Do that a third time, and let it go. See already how more present you can be, more alive you may feel, how things are more focused or more clear. So what I'm going to invite you to do today is just become aware of where you stand and how you view or perceive yourself. So let these words resonate, right? Don't judge, don't fear, don't think about it. Just let the words come and flow in and out as they come up, just so that you're aware of what's in your perception. So what happens when I say, I am good at? See what comes up, right? Sometimes it's even interesting to see what comes up when you say, what am I good at? And then you formulate that as an affirmation. I am good at. Just let the words that want to fill in that blank just come up, resonate. You can say it out loud too, right? If you feel like that's a good thing for you, just, I'm good at. And I am good at. And add a few things, right? And I am good at. And as you say those words, just notice how your poise is different. Your posture is different. Your smile might come up, right? Because I'm good at those things. I know I'm good at those things. That's just like amazing to be able to know and to recognize I am good at this and that and that and that. Let your body receive those words as blessings, as beautiful confirmation of everything that is good and amazing in you. Now that this has settled down, take a few more breaths and just revel in all those words, those beautiful words that you might not be used to saying. We live in a world where it's easy to observe and be aware of others, but being aware and observing ourselves, now that becomes amazing. Because that's where the relationship is, right? When we know ourselves, it is easier to communicate and to connect with others. Now we'll get into the second part of the exercise, which is a little bit more uncomfortable to start with, right? So what I'm gonna invite you to do is name what you are not good at or what you perceive to not be good at. And do the same exercises with the same words, except we'll add the not to it. So what am I not good at? Just let those words just drop down. And without judgment, without being very harsh on yourself, just be very compassionate, very open. You're here to listen and to notice. So what am I not good at? And if you feel comfortable enough, you can even say it, I am not good at, ... right? Fill in the blanks. See what comes up. Again, you're not here to be self-critical, you're just observing. This is how I perceive myself. This is how, or what I think I am not good at. Let those words come up and let them go out, right? So they come up and you let them go out. They come up and you let them go out. So as you stand in this sensation of I am not good at, see how your body is reacting. See how things changed within you just by observing the good at versus the not good at. Now, what we know in this universe is that in every good there is a little bit of bad, and in every bad there's a little bit of good. So what I'm going to invite you to do at this time is go back into the I am not good at and find within that, what part are you good at? So I may not be the most athletic person in the world, but I can walk, I can run, I can climb mountains, I can swim. So go back into I'm not good at and reframe that so that you know that within that statement, already there's space for you to be good and to have something awesome within that. So what changes, right? What all of a sudden appears in your narrative that's different, that's interesting, that maybe you've forgotten you were good at, because the statement, I'm not good at this, was so big and so overwhelming that you forgot that within there was like something good, there was something amazing, something you could scratch on and develop and start pushing yourself through so that you can become good at. So as you stand in this sensation of knowing I'm good at and I'm not good at, but at the same time, you know, neither of those are completely true because you're much, much bigger than any and all of this together, right? So what else am I? What else am I? What else could I be is an interesting question as well, right? What else do I want to be? What else do I want to have? What else do I want to do? Notice how by just realigning yourself and talking all three together with the same breath, mind, heart, and body, the what else can I be, have, and do is much different than what you would normally say. Now, what comes up that somehow resonates, right? What's the one word that you want to say, today I am? A word that's full of potential, but that's also very you today. A word that opens up to what you're putting as a foundation for the rest of the week, but that can also be expanded. Because words can be limiting, but at the same time, they can be very freeing. Because words have many, many definitions according to how you use them. You can say today, I feel free. But the free I feel today could be so much bigger and bitter and grander next week and next month and next year. I can feel confident today. But maybe my confidence in this is just in this little aspect of my life. But today I feel confident. And I know that because I have everything in me, that confidence can grow and grow and grow so that it'll be different in a week from now, a month from now, and a year from now. So focus on those words, right? Today I am, and add another word. Add another word or two or three, and see how that changes within you. See how your body is responding to those words. Are they making you bigger and greater and more open and receiving? Or are those words making you cringe and crawl back? If they're making you cringe and crawl back, then maybe choose another word that can be freeing and that can be opening. And do that again, right? So find that word maybe 2, maybe 3, and just say those words. I am this today. I am that today. And I'm also all of these today. Now, the final step to coming back to yourself and coming back to now is just knowing that no matter what word you put after I am, doesn't really matter. Because today, you are. Period. You exist. And because you exist, you are full of potential. Because you exist, you are full of emotions, of possibilities, of actions, of hopes, and of dreams. I am. Just repeat those words to yourself, right? I am. Period. There's no need to add anything to it. There's no need to qualify yourself. There's no need to reduce yourself to a word that comes after it. Because I am is all you need to be. I am is enough. I am is the immensity of life within your body and your here and now. See how your body changes when you say just those words, I am. See how your heart is actually all open and welcoming and reveling in who you are when you say I am. There's no judgment. There's no critical mind happening when you say those words, I am. And also see how your mind, as much as it searches to redirect or reframe, there is nothing to redirect or reframe in the words, I am. You could just stand in the now as you are. All the good, all the bad, and everything else that can be at the same time. So breathe it in, right? Breathe in those words in your mind. And let it go. I am. Breathe it into your heart. And let it go. I am. And breathe it into every cell of your body. And let it out. I am. And slowly feel that energy around you. Feel the field, the electromagnetic field that every single human being alive has around them. And see how it changed. See how now it vibrates. See how now it became alive just by saying, I am. And because I am worthy. I am enough. I am love, and I am light, and I am magic. And bring that energy to your heart center. Bring that energy all into your heart center. Just let it just come back to you. Breathe it in and allow it to change how you sit or how you stand. Allow it to change how you think and how you perceive yourself now. Knowing that everything good has a little bit of bad and not everything bad has a little bit of good, and that in any direction that you look, you are also much, much, much more than that one direction. We can be very, very harsh on how we perceive ourselves. Learning to change that filter, change the way you view all of your beautiful, beautiful qualities and competences and expertise and abilities and actions can change how you welcome yourself in the now. So I am, and you are. And all of a sudden the world disappears, right? Because you are within yourself. Now, if you have one question or one subject or one objective that you want help with, just ask that question now, right? Now that I know that I am, I would like to know how to do or to have or to be this. And just sit in that energy. How can I welcome myself home in the here and now of my body, my heart, and my mind? Again, whatever comes up, don't judge, right? Just hear, just listen, just observe. How can I welcome myself home in the here and now of my body, my heart, and my mind? There may be things that come up that will bring more ease to your life, or more joy. Some things that might bring tools, communications, connections, movement. See how all of those settle down in your heart first, and then go see how your body, yeah, that would be cool to try. And see how your mind all of a sudden, instead of being like really tensed and trying to figure out what to do, it's just like all of a sudden it becomes very, very clear what you could do differently starting right now. Of all the things that are coming up, choose just one and see how you can incorporate that in your life starting today. So how can I welcome myself home in the here and now of my body, my heart, and my mind? And do that, right? And decide that in your I am, this thing, this new vow you made to yourself is now a permanent part of it. And by making it a permanent part of it, you just decided that that is now who you are. So take a deep breath and enjoy this I am. And enjoy how this energy that you now placed in your heart is already changing everything around you. Maybe slightly, maybe a little bit more. But it will also change what you attract in your life and how you respond to your life. No matter where you stand, light is always a part of it. If we focus on that light, we'll see it more and more every single day. It's the same thing with magic. It's the same thing with love. It's the same thing with music. If you concentrate on what you want and what you are, and that will come even more to you. So hopefully this first session will help you just Breathe back to yourself, to your mind, to your heart, and to your body. And you can redo this exercises as often as you want. They're not meant to be done on, they could be done on a regular basis. They're not meant to be scarce. At the same time, sometimes writing it down for some of you might be an easier way to go about it. So go about and write it. But don't forget to breathe in your mind, breathe in your heart, and breathe in your body before you start this exercise, because that's what allows you to come back to the now and not be in all of the thoughts the day has already put into you, or all the programs that already are active in you to be able to live out your day. So this was our first session. Hopefully you'll be joining me again tomorrow at noon so we can get to the second session. Tomorrow we'll go and see what kind of attachments might be around us from the past, but maybe also from the future, and see how we can bring back that to the now. How can we reframe it for today and make choices to the I am presence that is now in you and active in you. So my name is Suzanne Dupuis. I'm a life leadership coach and a soul mystic. And it was a pleasure doing this first live with you. And we'll see you again tomorrow.